sports.
Today represents the last Saturday for a few things. For many students in Missouri, it's the last one before the start of a new school year. On a more positive note, this is the last Saturday before the beginning of the Missouri Tigers football season. Mizzou will look to have another strong season in its third year in the SEC, starting with a game 1 at the newly renovated Furrow Field next Saturday. Kickoff is at 2:30 p.m. Expect a packed house as the Missouri Athletic Department announced yesterday that student season tickets are now sold out. I guess that might have something to do with last year's trip to the SEC championship game. But before the Tigers start SEC play, here's a look at the team's first opponent. It's the South Dakota State Jackrabbits of the football championship subdivision. They might not be familiar to Mizzou, but they are in the same conference as Missouri State. The Jackrabbits fell to the Bears last year before finishing the year with a 9-5 overall record. After getting an NCAA waiver for immediate eligibility denied yesterday, former Missouri receiver Dorial Green Beckham now has a couple of options, but playing Division I football is not one of them. His new school, Oklahoma, was initially confident that he'd be able to play from day one because of the NCAA's runoff principle that protects athletes who are removed from their previous schools for reasons outside of their own control. But now, DGB has two options. He can either sit out a year at Oklahoma and then play with the Sooners in 2015, or he can just take the year off altogether and then declare for the NFL draft next year. Either way, no football for the former MU star in 2014. But there is football tonight in Missouri at the pro level. Michael Sam and the St. Louis Rams will be facing Johnny Manziel and the Cleveland Browns. If Michael Sam is to sack Johnny football tonight, not only will it help his chances of making the Rams roster, but Twitter will probably explode. That game starts at 7 o'clock, and then at the same time, the Kansas City Chiefs will be taking on the Minnesota Vikings in their third preseason game. Finally, on to some baseball action. Both the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals are making a push for the playoffs. The Cards are just now underway in Philadelphia, trying to bounce back from a close loss last night that snapped a 4-game winning streak. Shelby Miller is on the mound as the Redbirds are trying to catch up to the first place Milwaukee Brewers. And then, in a little under an hour, the first place Kansas City Royals hope to take another one from baseball's worst team. Jeremy Guthrie will be on the mound to face the Texas Rangers, looking to win a career-best fourth straight road start. Winners of 23 of their last 29 games, and get this, the Royals could stretch their first-place lead to 4 games by the end of the night with a win and another Detroit loss. And that is all for sports tonight.